Hello friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Sadia the Beautiful. Welcome to what will be the first of many weekly updates where I tell you about my week, what I read, what I didn't read, possible life updates maybe, um, maybe upcoming videos, who knows. Mostly because your girl does not want to do a wrap up, because end of the month, I don't even remember what I did yesterday. You want me to remember all the books I read in a whole 30 days? It's not gonna happen. Also, plans change, things happen all the time. Like, wait, I would have to like sincerely sit down and be like, wait, what did I read 2 days ago? you know? Um, so we're gonna start with the books that I have read and finished in between the 1st of January and today. So we're gonna go in order of how I completed them. Okay, so Get a Life Chloe Brown. First book for TBR-a-thon. Reread. Love this thing. Love little. I need to get a new copy though, because this one, I don't know, like this paper's like weird. It's just like this one paper that's like printed like this, and at the bottom too. So I either need to cut it or get a new copy. I do want to continue the series, but I just at this moment cannot get them. But I will. That will be in the long term. Continuing the Brown sister. Also reading more of her work because she has other things besides this series. Then I read Winterwood pretty much in one sitting because I read like 30 pages one day and the next day I just sat there and read the whole thing. Really good. Love this. Very witchy, very wintry, very eerie. I think it's a perfect read for January or like either like late, like early January or like early December. Like it's a very winter read. And then I finished the last 3 stories in the Paper Menagerie and Other Stories by Ken Liu. I don't know their names. Anyways, these are all really great. I just didn't finish them all before the end of the year, so I just finished the last 3 in here. What was the last 3? It was something about food. I don't remember. But they were like so good. Like his writing is great, yeah. All the Flavors, I think it was called. Yeah, All the Flavors. And it's about this girl. Yeah, they're just like they're also different, but they were really good. I read this is a little bit I read. This chunk here. So I finished that. And then I've been reading little bits of this poetry collection for the last couple days, and I finished it this morning. It's kind of like really sad, but really like interesting at the same time. Yeah, it's about this author's like experiences in life and heartbreak she went through 12 women, so over a couple, like a span of years. And it was really interesting and intriguing, but wasn't like amazing. And it basically, yeah, you just feel her heartbreak. It was really easy to read though. So those are the physical ones I read. Yes. Hold on. Yes. Okay. So I have read 2 on my Kindle. I read Wed to an Ice Giant and Notes on Execution. Wed to an Ice Giant is kind of like Ice Planet Barbarians, but like in that same era, genre type of book. And she's married to him because she's piss poor broke, and they live in a like alternate universe or reality or like future, um, where in which like the human realm is connected to like monster realms through this temple, and you can send them your DNA and they can match you with an arranged marriage to one of the monster realms. And if you go through with the marriage, whoever you decide to gets like they pay the the monster, you're like your husband or if you get married, pays like a dowry, and your family gets that. So she's like piss poor broke. She's the oldest of like 4 or 5 kids or something like that, and her parents are dead. Um, and so she's like been struggling to do that. So she does that. She gets matched, and she's like, I'm married to this dude, and they get married, and it was kind of intense marriage. And then it was like weirdly political. I don't know. It was alright. Wasn't like the best thing ever written, but it was alright. Um, and then Notes on Execution, like, oh, it was so good. It's about this guy who, well, I talk about it in my vlog that's coming up, so you'll find out about that one. But White Tonight Shine was really good. Notes on Execution was my first 5-star of the year. It's about this guy waiting to be executed, and it involves like the women in his life, and just the way it was written was so good. I honestly want to get a physical copy and like reread it and annotate it and stuff. Okay, so now to the books that have started but not finished. So I have The World. 18 chapters in. I'm supposed to be on 20, but we're almost there. I'm gonna read the other 2 today. Brittany's doing like a read along. She was doing it on Fable, but then from Brittany Loves Reading, I'll post everything below. She's doing it on her Discord, like her book club Discord, and you just has like the breakdown is like 2 chapters every day. I mean, so we're on page 2. We're supposed to be on page. We're supposed to be, like I said, we're supposed to be in chapter 20. Like, I'm supposed to read 19 and 20 today, but I just haven't. 300 out of 700 is where I'm supposed to be. Which is not too bad. I think I could finish this by the end of the month. So I'll let you know the progress next week. I'll put it over here on the top. And then I started Northanger Abbey. What page? 26. We're on chapter 7. Of this Northanger Abbey. I don't know how to say that. Northanger Abbey. Love this cover. And it's alright. Like, she's a silly girl. It's supposed to be like a satire about the current time period at the time, and this was her first work. Yeah, in her first full-length novel, Austen also fixes her sharp run in contemporary novel. Yeah. Yeah, it's just supposed to be like, oh, silly girl, like making fun of all the people that like lived at that time. Which go Jade, live your life. I think it was one of the last published though. But it was her first one. Yeah, she like advertised it herself and everything. Yeah, it's her first one. There's like a whole introduction on this that I did not read because I was like, that's a lot of work. Yeah, it has the advertisement right here. But I will go back and read it after I'm finished. This is one of the only ones I haven't read. And those are the physical books that I have started and not finished. Um, and then I have read. Oh, I started Honey Witch, The Honey Witch by Sydney J. Shields. So good. I didn't expect it to be like. It started off very Bridgerton-esque, and then it went to the magic aspect of it, which I guess makes sense. But I wasn't expecting it. Um, but yeah, like so she started off in like that kind of prim proper world, but she doesn't fit in. She's a honey witch. Mm, yeah, there's definitely a crime baby in the background of this, so excuse the crime baby. I don't know why he's crying. Don't know why any of them are always crying. Um, and then I also started If We Were Villains by Emma Rio. That one was alright. I only got into like 6 or 7 chapters, and I was listening down on audio. I have that one on audio. Um, it's alright. It's just like them talking about what they're doing and doing the Shakespeare play and living their lives and their weird school that only does Shakespeare. Um, yeah, so it was alright. Those are all the books I'm reading and have read currently. So next on the docket, this is Callie. She's my baby. She's the love of my life. Oh, okay. She doesn't want to be held right now. Um, she's sweet, but she's not very like cuddly. She will be on the channel quite frequently. She's 5 or 6. I don't remember. I got her in 2018, and she was like 4 weeks old. I don't remember. Okay. Weirdo. Yeah, so I got her, and she's just literally the love of my life. Yeah, so that's Kelly. She'll be around. She'll decide to interrupt when she wants to. You know how cats are just, they just, do whatever they want. So as far as upcoming video plans or upcoming things, I've been doing What Will I Read for my TBRs. And I like that. I like doing that. If readathons or I'm doing a readathon that week or that month, sorry. If it's a month-long one, then I will include it in the Will What We Read, because it's like that's just easier to do it that way instead of trying to like pick the prompts and then fit the whatever I choose into the TBR, into the readathon. But if it's a week-long one, I will just either try to choose what I've already picked for my TBR into that readathon, like especially if it's like a week long or a weekend or just like a couple of days or just like a 24-hour or something like that. So depending on the readathon, it will either be incorporated or not. I do have a vlog for Winter Wing coming. I know, I mean, that's about it. That's an upcoming video. Couple of tags coming. That's about, yeah. Oh, for TBR-a-thon, yes, I will be updating, like, TBR-a-thon, like, what, where we're at, weekly, I suppose. And so right now, technically, only these two have been read for TBR-a-thon. This one will count when I finish it, and so will this one, but this will not be until like way later on. And then the Honey Witch and If We Were Villains, if I finish them, which the plan is to finish them this coming week. Yeah, they should, yeah, so they count. But I will put the bingo board current status here. God, look, I have to show you. Look at her. She just went and sat there. This is what she does. That's usually what she does. If I'm like sitting in a spot, she'll like sit as close as possible to me without touching me. She's a punk. I love her though. Anyways, yeah, that's it. You want anything else you want me to include in these weekly updates? That would be like like massively helpful. I don't know, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you sat through my chaos, thank you so much. I'll see you next week. Bye.